Chef Ross Hodge. That should be his new name, the chef, because he is cooking. He's cooking filet mignon on the grill, on the smoker, whatever your favorite way to cook is. He's cooking chicken wings in an air fryer. That's personally one of my favorites. But man, we've got some awesome news if you're a West Virginia fan tonight. They landed a huge recruit for the basketball program, a young man by the name of Amir Jenkins. I'm sure you've heard, for those of you who follow it, you've heard about Amir Jenkins over at several other YouTube channels. You've heard about it probably several other media sources, media outlets that he was visiting and that West Virginia was recruiting him. He is a four-star recruit, or was a four-star recruit in the 2026 class. And the reason I say was is because the good news is he is reclassified and is now a part of the 2025 recruiting class for West Virginia. That's right. He's skipping his senior year of high school and will enroll at West Virginia a year early and be part of the roster this year. And folks, I'm here to tell you, I think this young man might have a shot to play right now. I think he's that good. Now, he's not going to go out here and wow you with his shot making or his three-point shooting, rather. He is a good shot maker, but he's not going to wow you from three, at least not yet. I think he can add that into his game. But he's 6'2", about 170 pounds. He needs to put on a little weight, but he will. No problem there. He's only a junior in high school, or, just finished his junior of high school. Needs to put some weight on. But man, with this young man with the ball in his hands is an absolute beast. He's extremely athletic. He's really quick, especially off the dribble. He can take you one-on-one. He's very good at scoring in isolation. He's good at scoring in the spot-up situations. Not a great catch-and-shoot guy. But again, he can add that into his game, into his repertoire, because he's got all the tools. He's really good on the defensive end from everything I've researched on the young man. Really good in transition, but his biggest asset, based on everything I've researched, is right here. He's mature. He's coachable. He plays hard. He's a leader on the floor. He has the intangibles to be a really good basketball player at the next level. And he also physically, like I said, he needs to put a little weight on, but he's 6'2". He's stronger than his 170-pound frame. He has good body control. And most of all, and I'm going to repeat this again, he is an absolute stud with the ball in his hands. He is really good. He's a great ball handler. He could potentially get playing time as a point guard, in my opinion, this year. I expect he won't get a ton of minutes, but I'm telling you, you never know. I think he's that good with the ball in his hands. If you need somebody to come in and give you some minutes off the bench at the point guard spot, I think he can do that. If Jasper Floyd or somebody else gets in foul trouble, I think he can give you the minutes at the backup point guard spot. So Amir Jenkins is a great addition to this roster. I'm going to go ahead and read you the excerpt I put up on my website, or our website, WVSportsChat.com. In a thrilling development for West Virginia University basketball fans, a four-star point guard, Amir Jenkins, has announced his commitment to the Mountaineers, reclassifying from the 2026 class to join the team for the 25-26 season. The 6'2" playmaker from Worcester, Massachusetts, or Worcester, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, brings a dynamic skill set, a winning mentality, and a bright future to Morgantown, making a significant coup for new head coach Ross Hodge as he builds his roster. A top 100 player in the 2026 class, Jenkins chose WVU over several good programs, including but not limited to Power 4 schools such as Boston College, Mississippi State, and Maryland. During his junior season, Jenkins shined, averaging an impressive 22.8 points, 5.1 assists, 3.7 rebounds, and 2.3 steals per game. That's impressive, because we all know Ross Hodge wants somebody who's good on the defensive end. This young man fits the bill. 2.3 steals a game is good at any level. Don't care how you slice it. He has length, athleticism. He's quick. He can play defense both ends of the court. If they ever decide to go full court press, he's somebody that can pick somebody up full court and keep up. Hey, do me a favor. Go check out my good friends over at Appalachia Digital. If you need a brand new website for your small business, or if you're just looking to get found easier on Google, go check out AppalachiaDigital.com/Couz. These are the fine folks who designed my brand new website over at WVSportsChat.com. They did a fantastic job. I love their work. I think you will too. So go check them out. AppalachiaDigital.com/Couz. Let them know Couz sent you. Now let's get back to the show. Skylar Callahan over at SI did a really good job writing about it. So did the guys over at 24/7 Sports Rivals. They've all covered this, done a great job. This is massive news, guys. This is massive news for West Virginia University basketball. I am pumped for this pickup. I recommend you go watch this young man's highlights. What he puts on tape is impressive. It's another great piece. You know, we were waiting to see what happened, how they filled out the rest of this roster for 25. And they go out and get this young man who we thought was going to, they might have to wait till 26 to get. He's going to be there in 25. So this is the 14th addition, I think, to the roster. So, or no, I'm sorry, it might be, yeah, it's either 13 or 14. I don't have the latest update, but it's either the 13th or 14th addition to the roster. I expect they'll add one or two more pieces before they start, practicing for the season. And they may not. They may decide to go with what they've got. But I think this is a great addition, especially for the future of the program. And again, will he come in and start year one? No, I don't expect him to start, but I do think he's good enough to get minutes as a backup point guard for this team and give guys breaks, come in and relieve guys who might get in foul trouble, those types of things. They are loaded with guards at West Virginia. Again, it's kind of a guard. Basketball, especially at the college level, has become a guard-centric game. I think Coach Ross Hodge knows that. Yes, you need a big or two. You need a couple bigs. I'm not arguing that point. And I would like to see them go out and get at least one more big out of the portal. They do need another big, in my opinion. But it's a guard-heavy. If you want to win championships, you've got to be good at the guard spot. And I think that's what Ross Hodge realizes, especially guys who can play defense. This is a huge pickup for them. And I am absolutely 100% stoked for this pickup. Absolutely stoked. Again, watch his highlights. What's most impressive to me, and again, he's not going away. He's shot less than 30% from three, I believe, but I don't care. He's good everywhere else. He's a really good passer, great with the no-look pass, great driving it to the rim. I think he gives you what you need at that spot. You don't need a great shooter right now. You have Trace and Eaglestaff. You have Honor Huff. You have other guys who can step up and take on the role of a shooter. Morris Ugasuk can shoot the basketball. You have guys who can shoot it. What you need are playmakers, guys who can guard, and guys who can, score at the rim. I'll tell you who I'm not going to say he's going to be as good as Juwan Staten. Juwan Staten was an all-time player at West Virginia. But he's got that kind of game to me. He's a guy who can come up, hit you with a spot-up, pull-up jumper from the mid-range, or he can drive it to the rim on you, and he will get by you. He's got a lot of moves. He can do a spin move on you. He can even post you up. Now, Juwan wasn't able to post a lot of guys up, and I'm not sure how many guys, Amir will be able to post up either, but I think he does have that capability. He can score in a post up if he's got a guy on him that's, a little bit smaller than him. Again, he's 6'2". He's not huge, but he's big enough to make plays with the ball in his hand. He's also really good in the pick and roll game, by the way.